After finally getting out of Louisville, Brad thought that things would get easier. But the FEMA camp is overrun with zombies and in a radiation zone, and he finds himself in the middle of nowhere with no plan and nowhere to go. Well, Brad has given it a great deal of thought this morning as he sorts out his inventory, takes stock, and he's decided that at least for now, the FEMA camp is out of range. It is not on the menu. It's just going to be too hard for him. He needs to rest. He needs to recuperate. So what he's going to do is he's actually going to continue going west, and it's not actually that far of a drive to Ekron, and we're going to set up camp there. We're going to set up a base there. We've got over 250 shotgun shells, and hopefully that is going to be enough to basically clear out the whole town. Hopefully it's not a radiation zone, and then we can use that as a base for sort of loot runs and raids. Oh no, we got an anomalous storm. I'm hoping, although it looks like this truck doesn't have a roof, that Brad is protected. I don't know if the hazmat suit is going to protect him as well, but one thing is for sure, this storm will slow him down. But for now, let's continue driving on to Ekron. Brad thinks he knows the way. Okay, well, the storm is following that usual pattern. The rain is getting heavier. The red haze is getting heavier. Brad can barely see, but he's not taking any damage. So I don't know if it's the vehicle or the hazmat suit, but he is safe as long as he stays in the car. But he might have to stop because he can barely see. Okay, so there's been a longer than usual drive to get to Ekron, but we're here. Now the plan is to drive through town just to see how bad it is, but also to say hi to the zombies. But we want to drive through town and make sure it's not a radiation zone, because then Brad can ditch this hazmat suit and physically things will be a lot easier for him. But we're going to honk the horn, draw the zombies out onto the main road. We're going to have to wait for this anomalous storm to pass. So I think what the plan should be is we just drive through town and then continue a little bit south. I think there is a small area of homes that Brad can hole up in for the night, rest and relax, and then he's got a full day of clearing the town with the shotgun tomorrow. Okay, we made it to the end of town and it didn't look too bad. I mean, obviously there are hundreds of zombies, but Brad's kind of getting used to that in this zombie infested Knox County. We're out of town now. We're going to continue south. I think it's the second right, and then that will lead Brad to a couple of two-story homes kind of in the middle of nowhere. There's still in a red haze, although the rain has stopped. But it's too late in the day for Brad to jump out and start firing off that shotgun for now. Okay, I think this is the turn. This is the second right turn, and I remember it being as a dirt track. Brad's got some good knowledge of Knox County, that is for sure. I think just up ahead there's a few small homes. Let's just hope there's not too many zombies in the area. Okay, I think this is it. And there's a pleasing lack of zombies. There's still a red haze though. Is it safe to get out the vehicle? There's definitely a zombie inside. Let's get the knife equipped. Okay, I don't know if there was a zombie right behind Brad there. They sounded really close as he climbed through the window. He needs to keep his head on a swivel, that is for sure. Yeah. There's a zombie opening doors somewhere, which is terrifying. Let's just shout. I think there's one upstairs. Open the door, so they're going to come downstairs hopefully in a moment. Okay, well, do that here. So I waited in this hallway for absolutely ages. No zombie came down. Of course, as soon as Brad takes his eyes away, the zombie appears. There's still one more somewhere. Okay, it's difficult to tell if there's just one or two zombies. Okay, I'd say they're in here. That jump scare every time gets you, every time. Let's check the rest of the rooms, make sure it's definitely clear. Okay, this is the last room. Okay, this place is clear, and this place is safe. There doesn't seem to be a zombie around for miles. Surely that will soon change, of course. And this has actually got 2 or 3 bedrooms as well, so there's lots, a really good source of water. But Brad is finally safe. The poor guy's exhausted. He's a continual nervous wreck. Let's have a smoke. But we're going to rest and recuperate for the rest of the evening here. We're going to be fully prepared to take on Ekron. It's not a radiated zone. In fact, let's turn this off. This is not a radiated zone, but there doesn't seem to be one for miles around. So Brad is safe. Brad can ditch the hazmat suit. That will make his ability to fight the zombies, to run and evade them, so much better, which could be the difference between life and death. Now Brad's been taking iodine pills, so let's just measure the body radiation. We really need to start taking 2 or 3 tablets a day. Focus on getting this radiation down. Okay, it's 487. We're getting there. Every pill Brad takes, I think it reduces it by 50, and you can see he's got more than enough pills. There needs to be doing that. Really important. Okay, well, let's rest. Let's recuperate. Let's grab some food. Let's get prepared for what tomorrow could be a crazy day. Okay, it is the next morning. 23 days survived for Brad now. He has had an amazing evening. He's had a wash, he's had a smoke, he's had a bottle of red wine, he's had just a crazy amount of food. This guy's appetite is huge. He's had a shave. He's feeling the best he's ever felt for weeks. He's had some iodine pills. His radiation levels, his rads are down to the lowest they've been for weeks, 387. This guy is ready to roll. He feels like he could take on anything, which is good because he's taken on quite a lot basically. He is gonna be heading straight to Ekron, if he can find a shotgun, and he's gonna try and clear out the whole of Ekron in one day. He's got 11 boxes of shotgun shells, he's got a shotgun, he's got beta blockers, he's got everything he needs. It's going to be pandemonium, there's going to be death screams, but Brad is ready. Let's do this. Okay, so here we go. This is the battle arena for Brad today. He needs to have a smoke to calm his nerves. He's a nervous wreck, he's terrified. The plan is to do this, to draw out as many zombies as we possibly can. The next right is a side road that actually goes quite a bit out of town, so that's where we're going to leave the vehicle, and that's where we're going to do the rest of the work on foot, and hopefully end today on a high and end today with this town absolutely cleared. Okay, so here we go. Brad, I kind of feel like Brad should have a bad feeling about this, but he's actually feeling really confident. Let's wait for a chill pill. Let's work our way back into town. Let's continue to draw the attention of the zombies. Let's round them up and let's gun them down. Okay, Brad's worked his way back to the main road. Can't see what's behind that tree. It's risky. There are a lot of zombies around, which is both a good and bad thing. We want to round them up into nice big groups so we can then gun them down, make every shotgun shell count. Speaking of which, let's get to work. Okay, boy, does it take Brad a long time to aim. Oh no. Oof, that was close. That was close. Man, we need to develop these skills, and we need to develop them quickly. And that is one of the other reasons that Brad is going to be using these 250 shotgun shells. Get that aiming up, because he's going to need guns. He's going to need to be proficient at using guns if he's going to face down the hordes around the FEMA camp and take it on and come out triumphant. Okay, well, I feel like Brad has got a moment here. Not many zombies behind, but with that death scream, that is going to change. That is the first of what will probably be many, many death screams, and the zombies are going to flood into the area. Let's just hope that Brad's got enough stamina to do this. Okay, well, Brad finds himself running right into the eye of the storm here. Didn't look like that there were that many zombies around, but they're kind of everywhere, and he can't afford to run around too much. Man, that's a lot. Let's see if we can round them up a little bit better. We'll walk to the other end of town and then face them down again and start thinning out the horde. Okay, well, it kind of feels like this is actually working pretty well. There's barely any zombies behind Brad at all. Ooh. Of course, it only takes one. Well, already Brad he's barely used 15 shells, and it already feels like he's bitten off more than he can chew. Oh my god, where did that huge group come from? Look at this. I mean, is 235 shells going to be enough? I'm starting to wonder if it is. Okay, look at that. What I wouldn't give for a Molotov right now, what I wouldn't give also for some of these zombies to go down. Brad needs to get better at this really quickly. Well, Brad finds himself at the very edge of town, and there's no way. Man, he needs a lot of space to line up these shots. There is no way he's going back that way. That is too much zombies, too many, not enough space. Where do we go now? Hey, the zombies are way too spread out for Brad's liking. This is insane. Okay, it's time for Brad to take another chill pill. He's got 3 bottles, so he's definitely got enough of those. We really need to start making every shell count here. There are zombies everywhere. Well, I just can't believe the sheer number of zombies there are in this town. It's a tiny little town, and it feels like it's got the population of West Point in it. This is a tough start, and it's already 4:30 in the afternoon. There's no way Brad's going to take out all of these zombies this afternoon. What on earth was he thinking? Oof, that was close. Okay, well, the amount of time that Brad needs to line up a shot is absolutely insane. I'm desperate for that level up sound to go so that Brad can start to get a little bit better. Okay, we go again. We really need to see some zombies actually going down and staying down, because it doesn't feel like we're getting much success at the moment. And still the zombies pour in from all directions. Man, the amount of time it takes him to line up a shot is just ridiculous. Okay, finally we got a time. Oh my god, that made me jump. I was like, what the hell was that? So that's 2 death screams already, and we've barely taken out 50 zombies. We're gonna run out of space. Where to go? Brad's made it to the other end of town. We're about halfway to level 1. Man, he is really having to risk it with how long he stands there and fires off these shots. Brad's made it to the other end of town, and he's going to have to be really careful now, because this way is going to be crowded, absolutely crowded with zombies. But he's already starting to feel like this is a really bad idea, that he should just get the hell out of here. So Brad's going to try and keep off the road. He's going to try and walk a little bit away from it, but parallel to the road, and hope that he can avoid that massive mega horde that he's slowly creating. Hey, well, there are zombies everywhere. Really spread out. This is insane. Okay, so Brad's got a little bit of space. Can we actually down one or two of these undead hordes? Oh no, that was close. There's going to be a lot of those today, I can feel it. Okay, Brad cannot see an out here. Don't know where to go. Have to circle around. This is dodgy. Brad does not have the best stamina, so we really can't run too much. Wow, we look at that. That is a lot of zombies. And it is taking a lot of time and effort just to take down a few dozen. Okay, we're right in the middle of town now. There are not many zombies behind. Can we actually start thinning out the horde? Oh, wow, I nearly turned right into that group. Why on earth did Brad think that there'd be no zombies behind him? Wow, we've come to the end of town and there's just big groups of zombies just hanging around. This is too much, isn't it? We've gone through a third of our shelves, about 70. And it just feels like there's more. The number of zombies, the group of zombies is getting bigger. See if we can take down a few more. Wow, would you look at this? We're right at the end of town. And there's just huge hordes of zombies everywhere. We're going to keep trying. We've got 188 shells. Let's see if we can make them count. But there's just too many, isn't there? There just seems to be too many zombies, even for 250 shells. But we're going to keep trying. Okay, well, Brad is actually quite a long way out of town now. I kind of feel like we need to reload. But I kind of feel like we're just not really that effective yet. There is reloading. Leveled up. I can barely put a sentence together because I'm like, oh my god, this is going so wrong. We're gonna have to try and double back into town. We don't want to go this far out of town because the more distance we cover, the more zombies Brad's going to attract. But let's try and sneak back to town and see if we can continue to thin out these hordes. Okay, well, Brad turned around to take out some zombies and they're actually too far spread out. They're kind of everywhere. This is insane. I just can't believe how many zombies there are in this small town. Okay, well, Brad is just taking care of his basic needs. He's had a can of tuna, having a smoke. Get those negative noodles under control. We're gonna persevere for now because we want to get that aiming leveled up. Desperately need to get good at that if we're going to survive, if we're going to take out the hordes that we need to. This is hard work. This is really hard work. I don't know, there could be just too many zombies. Maybe we should think about trying to lead them off somehow. Okay, there we are. We are in desperate need of that progress. Level 1 aiming. Hopefully we'll get to at least level 2 before all of the shotgun shells are used up. It is already 20 past 9. Doesn't time fly when you are having fun? Okay, well somehow there's no zombies behind Brad at all, but man, he is not being very effective with these shells. I really thought that by now he would be down in 2 or 3 at a time. We need to open some more shotgun shells. The good news is Still got 7 boxes. Yeah, well, there are just zombies absolutely everywhere, and they are closing in on Brad. Well, I wouldn't give for a Molotov right now. It could quite happily just burn down this whole town. I'm going to try and double back. I think for today we're going to have to abort, so we're going to have to go back down south through town, but not on the main high street. We're going to go parallel. I think we're pretty much, if we just carry on straight away like this, we should hit up our truck, and then we got to get out of here. We've got to get out of here. Yo, Brad has made it all the way to the lake, and you wouldn't believe that there are literally hundreds, if not thousands, of zombies just a short walk away, just half a mile north from here. At least Brad has gotten out. At least he can get in his vehicle and get the hell out of here. Let's hope that main road is not too congested. Why does there have to be one zombie? Seriously, one zombie right by the vehicle. Come on, start. Okay, this vehicle could be just about to take quite a lot of damage. This is going to get tricky. Man, there's just so many obstacles in Brad's way. I mean, this even just driving down the road is dangerous. There could be a massive horde of zombies right in the middle of the road, and Brad could easily get stuck. Okay, I think Brad is going to be okay. That is the edge of town. Somewhere up north, Brad has left behind several hundred zombies, a mega horde, but he's got out okay. He's gone through nearly 100 shells. He's got to level 1 aiming. More importantly, he lives to fight another day. But man, that did not go to plan at all. But Brad got out unscathed. And he's going to live to fight another day. That will be for another episode though. I really hope you guys are enjoying this series. It's high zombie count. Very well demonstrated just in that tiny small little town of Ekron. Brad is going to make this crazy dangerous drive back down this road. I really hope you guys are enjoying. Smash that like button, comment, sub. Let me know what you think Brad should do next. But it just doesn't feel like there's enough guns and ammo in the whole world to make any sort of dent in this zombie population. But let me know what you think Brad should do next in the comments. But that's going to be it for now. Peace.